Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. I've just finished 12 hours at work. So it's been a long one. 8 hours in my normal job, 3 hours next door, and then an hour's worth of driving as well on top. So yeah, tiring. But anyway, so it's Monday night. I've just got home. It is now 5 to 7. So I'm having a beer, or cider even. So Alska, it's their cherry and raspberry premium cider, standard 4% offering. Don't need to tell you about the 4% standard offering. Yeah, we don't want no fruit cider over 4%, do we? I don't know why, unless there's a reason for it, a tax reason. Although Strongbow Dark Fruits is like 5.5 or was, so I don't know. Strange. What I do like about ciders is these fruit ciders are super refreshing. Alska hit the nail on the head when it comes to flavour and aroma. Big cherry aroma right at the front end there. Oh. Oh, get in, get in. Yeah, in the spot well, that is. Oh. Gotta be honest. Wow, that's nice. Just chills you out. It's been a longy day, so it's nice to kick back, do a couple of reviews, and then sit on the settee, put telly on. I'm not doing no work tonight, nothing in the house. Put my son a bit of dinner on, and do that. So yeah, as most people in the UK will be knowing at the moment, the grass is silly. It's growing at silly buggery rates because you're getting the warmth, but you've also had all that rain. And what happens is it just explodes. Next door's grass was about that long, and I put it on a low cut. I was going to box mow it, couldn't do it. The mower was killing the mower, so I had to put it on a high cut. And then I had to sprag open. Look, it's got like a side thing that can throw the grass out. So I spragged it open with a stick. Totally against all health and safety rules, of course, like we used to do back in the day, back in the old days of gardening. And yeah, and I did that, and it's got it down to about that. So I've just got to finish it off. I've double mowed it, so one way high and then the second way lower, but it's lush green. It's beautifully lush green. It's going to grow like back like an absolute twat though, but hey ho, you know, that is what it is on that side of things. But yeah, hope everyone's well out there in beer land. Tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm meeting Brid Brewer is coming to Nottingham, so the Happy Drinkers Collective, which I'm part of, we're going down to meet him and yeah, have a chat, have a few beers, and probably do a review with him there next to me. I ain't coming all this way into Nottingham without getting a review. And somebody out of all these breweries that I deal with, somebody's going to be doing an interview with me one day, because I need to start doing it, and so I need like an interview bitch, you know, not in a horrible way, but, you know, what's the word? There's a word, not bitch. That's not a nice word. An interview experiment. There's a word, guinea pig. That's the word. That's a better word. We all say wrong words at times, and then people burn you over the coals for it. Everybody in life says something wrong, but it's them that say it and absolutely mean it, and then say it again and absolutely mean it. They're the people who truly are, and a quiet taste, for want of a better word. So I'm just looking at the time, 5 minutes in. I'm going to sink 2 beers, then I'm going to go back up the house. I'm going to get on the settee, and I'm going to try not to fall asleep within about 5 minutes. Because it's that moment, when you sit down and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I've come in here and it don't seem very light in here, unless it's because it's been bright outside. I've had conjunctivitis all last night and today, and then I've had hay fever on top of that. So, and hay fever is a bit of an Achilles heel for me, because it knackers the shit out of me. And it makes you rub your eyes, sneeze, you feel lethargic, and yet I've still worked like an absolute Trojan today. And it's because of my hard work that not only our side, but next door at Callum and Newark, their garden's looking great as well. And my help for a few hours a week, 2 or 3 hours a week, if it's that even sometimes, it's just pushing their garden in a nice direction. If I can do the stuff that makes it easier for him to do his finangly stuff, then that helps. There's ways of winning with gardening, using weed killer, whether you like weed killer or not, is a way of helping yourself, because you use weed killer. You don't need to weed kill every flipping week. You can weed kill once a month, and it just stops stuff getting out of hand. Although using getting a little strimmer and using that for your weeds and stuff. I actually like my garden to grow a bit, then I can go along hand weed in between stuff, see what seedlings that I want to keep, because they could be seedlings that will grow into nice flowers. So weed killing sometimes willy-nilly is a bad thing, of course. And at Callum at Newark on my side, I've got a shrubbery and it's got loads of self seeds, but I want them, and there's weeds in between, but there's no chance that I can pick out every flipping weed out of the equation. So I'm going to let the stuff that's self-setting get big, and then take the weeds out later on in the game. But anyway, from Alska, Swedish cider. These guys are the kings of Swedish cider. Bought from Aldi for £2 a can for 4%. So, but yeah, lives up to what it says. It's got that bloody hell, cherry looking colour to it, cherry on the nose, raspberry in the background, and it's tasting spot on. Good 4.5 out of 5 for me.